What's up, guys? It's My Derp here again, and as promised in my two previous videos that I just uploaded, I am going to make my first in a line of many merchanting videos. So, one second, let me just get this sheet of paper. Okay, right now this video is going to be about a couple long-term investments. Now, I call them long-term investments because for me, I don't like to make too long, and I like flipping a lot. So long-term investment for me personally is between 1 and maybe 7 days, 1 to 4 really. So what I'm going to do is I have two items here that I have found. I thought you guys might be able to benefit from it. I like to say at the beginning of every video, I have a private merchanting clan, flipping clan, that has an entry fee. It has items that are a lot better than the ones I'm going to show you. The issue with this private merchanting clan is if a lot of guys join it, then you know, the item doesn't work as well. These items still will make you a good sized chunk of cash, so don't click away. The entry price for the clan, by the way, is going to change as people join. The more people join, the higher the price is going to be, so join while you can. And you'll probably get ranks if you join right now, to be honest, and that has some special perks. I might make a video about that later, but let's get into the video. So, first item of this week, I like to say, Amulet of Strength. Free-to-play item. I like to every video, Norton tells me that I have a Trojan. God, no. Okay, but anyway, free-to-play item. So good for everybody. The two-week average price for the Amulet of Strength at 7:12 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time on October 30th, 2012 is 1,414 GP. Though the current trading price, which is the medium price in the Grand Exchange, is 1,301. Now, I checked in a long-term graph of this item, and it actually is dropping fairly low to one of its all-time lowest prices every day. See, look, there you go. But anyway, so here's the thing. I looked at the rise cycle. A rise cycle is how long it takes for an item to fully peak from the bottom to the zenith, which means the peak, if you don't know what that word happens to mean. The drop cycle, which is from the peak to the valley, per se, is 4 to 6 days on average. Now, this is to give you an idea of how long you should hold your items, how long you should expect your return of money, when you should expect that to happen. Now, I made a... Oh, by the way, the change in the averages... See, this is how the averages work with merchanting. Logic says that if an item is below the average, it has to, at some point, go back up to make that average correct. So, if it is above that average, then you have to know that at some point it's going to have to drop back down to prove that average correct. And generally those averages are pretty steady and stable. Now, the difference between the 2-week average and the average right now is a little bit over 100 GP, which isn't, you know, it's pretty good for an item that's only 1.4K. Now, I have made a mock investment to give you guys an idea of how much money you can make with the money you have, etc. Now, if you have a budget of 1 mil, and by the way, if you have 8 mil, just multiply the profits I tell you by 8, and there you go, 10 mil multiplied by 10, etc. Budget of 1 mil right now at these prices, from if you buy it at medium price, you can buy 768 Amulets of Strength. Now, if you happen to sell it at that average price of 1,414, which it will have to go to at some point, you would only make a profit of 86K. And that price will probably rise to the average in 1 or 2, maybe 3 days. So, 86K for you doing nothing in a day or two, fine. It takes literally 5 minutes, right? It's not that bad. So, that being said, my estimated profit at the max peak is going to range from 105K to 160K, probably more near 125K. Now, that's not that great of an investment I mean, that's not that great, you know, of a profit margin, but if you're getting started as a free-to-play player, that is pretty damn good for not doing any work in a couple days while you're skilling, while you're going and killing anything. Even for play-to-play, you can go do Slayer tasks, do quests, whatever you need to do while this is sitting there making money for you. Now, that's item number 1. Item number 2 on our list is the Strength Potion 3 dose. This is a special case. I need to give you a warning. There is clan manipulation going on with Strength Potion 4s and then, in effect, Strength Potion 3s. Now, here's the thing about clan manipulations. They're really risky to take part in because you can either get fucked or you can do really well. Now, the 2-week average price recently for the Strength Potion 3 is 681 GP, while the trade price is 599, average 600. Now, an 81 margin between those two in an item that is below 1K is good. Now, the rise cycle and the drop cycle on these Strength Potions, I can't really measure it because it's a very stable item. This is why we know there's clan manipulation going, since there's been a huge plummet in the price, because it is a very stable item. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go to mock investment, and I'll explain a little bit more in a second. If you have a budget of 1 mil, you can buy around, for medium price, at the trade price of $5.99, 1,669 Strength Potions, 3 doses. Now, if you have the 2-week sell price, average, of course, you will make a profit of 136K. Now, that is the safe way to do it, but since there is clan manipulation, what happens in these situations, it'll have a massive drop, and then it'll have a massive rise in price. My estimated peak in this clan's operation will give you around a 275K to 325K profit. Now, that is playing it safe with the clan. If they go even farther, which some of the good clans tend to do, and push an item's price way high, you might be able to get a profit between 650K and even 1 mil out of doing absolutely nothing but waiting. It's a little bit more riskier, and that's that. So, no, screensaver. So that's that for this video. Once again, this was taken at 7:12 p.m. on a Tuesday night, Eastern Time, October 30th, 2012. Hope you've enjoyed. Subscribe, rate, comment. Message me on YouTube if you want to get into this, onto this merchanting clan, if you want some advice on flipping. I've played Runescape for over 6 years. I know the ins and outs of it. So that's that. See you guys later. Have fun watching my videos.